And the call is to the member for Lindsay.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, today I rise in support of the Military Rehabilitation and Compensation Bill 2014. Deputy Speaker, it is always a good day when I get the opportunity to rise in this place in support of our esteemed and noble veterans. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of my very good friend, the member for Bass, our resident brigadier here in the Parliament. And when we look at the service of our veterans, in the Lindsay community alone, the Department of Veteran Affairs identifies 1,041 veterans. This is not to mention the servicemen and women and the ex-servicemen and women that live within the Lindsay electorate. We have a RAF base at Orchard Hills, we have a reserve base at Penrith, we have the north to the electorate, we have Richmond RAF base, and to the west we also have the Lapston RAF base. So we have a large defence community. We need to honour our servicemen and women. These are the people that have and still do defend our country. The people of Lindsay have such a long and proud heritage when it comes to our defence forces. We have served in the Boer War, we've rode off, formed parts of the Light Horse, we've been on the Western Front, we've been to Borneo, Korea, Vietnam, Papua New Guinea, Iraq, Afghanistan. Our troops from out the Lindsay electorate have been peacekeepers in every continent on this globe. As a community, we are proud of their service, and as a nation, we are forever in debt to their sacrifices. I would like to commend the work of Lisa Powers and Ian Patterson from the Penrith Press for the wonderful commemoration that they did to honour the local diggers of World War I. Deputy Speaker, this amendment provides a fairer system of compensation review to those 1,041 veterans who make Lindsay their home. When a soldier serves our country, we have a responsibility to all that we can rehabilitate that soldier and ensure they receive the best possible support. Recently, I had the privilege to visit the Vietnam Veterans Association of Australia at St Mary's, Outpost, the Train. I had a wonderful day meeting with Greg Cant and Sam Vaquero. As a member for Lindsay, I was proud to present the Train with $25,302. This funding is provided under the Building Excellence Support and Training Grants Best Grant program, which assists largely with voluntary ESO workforce to help the veterans and defence communities access Department and Veteran Affairs entitlements and services. Each month, 20 volunteer welfare officers at the VVAA St Mary's make 400 visits to hospitals right across our community. Greg Cant, the president of the VVAA St Mary's Outpost, said this funding would contribute to local support programs and initiatives. He went on to say, this funding will allow the VVAA St Mary's to continue to build and grow our network and support more seniors and veterans across St Mary's. We have a dedicated team of volunteers who work tirelessly to support our local veterans community, and I am pleased to receive this federal government grant to ensure we can continue the great work into the future. Greg also took me for a walk through the Train. He showed me some of the rooms that they have available, where they sit down with veterans and they talk to them. They talk to them about some of the PTSD issues that the gentlemen are having. Greg was talking about his own experience once that, you know, he was painting a wall and one of the guys just came up to him and patted him on the back. He himself didn't understand at the time how his own mental health had actually declined. But in doing so, his mates were there to support him. That's what the Train's there for. The Train is there to support all the men in St Mary's, all the veterans that come through. The Vietnam guys that for so long have felt forgotten, that's what the Train does. That's what this money does. This money is to build the camaraderie, keep that digger spirit alive that we see so much within the St Mary's trained men. But today, Deputy Speaker, the Military Rehabilitation and Compensation Act, which has been in operation since 10 years, we are going to amend. The Act commenced on the 1st of July 2004 and was the first compensation legislation designed to cover the whole spectrum of military service. It safeguards by applying a new methodology to maintain or increase transitional permanent impairment compensation payable. This new provision enables the Commission to review the transitional permanent impairment compensation and to retrospectively apply the new methodology to maintain or increase compensation. These amendments will result in a beneficial or neutral-only outcome. No person will be disadvantaged by the retrospective application of the new methodology.
Order. It being approximately 12:30, the debate is interrupted. The debate is adjourned and the resumption of the debate will be made an order of the day for the next sitting. The member will have leave to continue her remarks.